Chapter 4. I have seen great oppressions, and regarded so much sin, and praised those already dead, and those who have never been. Sometimes we are envious, and may be vexed at this fact. We have seen souls consumed, who knew not when or how to act. Much better is a handful with peace, or with a good friend, than 2 hands full with strangers, where the worries never end. I have also seen those alone, quiet ones with no other, one without a friend or child or parent, sister or brother. You will see how one of these must still work as hard as we, indeed must work much harder, but for much less. Vanity. One friend is better than none, and helps you up when you fall. But woe to him who, alone, has no one to help at all. If 2 lie down together, they stay warmer in the night. One can seek or cry for help if the other's not all right. But with just 2, too often they may be quiet or bored. Friendships of 3 are strongest, and fast as a 3-fold cord. Better is a wise, poor child than an old and stubborn king. The first may earn the throne, and owe the second not a thing. Out of prison he will reign, like Joseph of long ago. But the subjects of a fool, only troubles do they know. I considered all the souls which now walk beneath the sun, with the king who takes the throne after this old king is done. The people are forever. It has always been the same. They think little of their king, and hardly revere his name. Chapter 5. One is wise to tread lightly when entering into the fane. Be more prepared to listen than to offer up in vain. Be not rash, nor be hasty. Speak no words, or few and slow. For God is up in heaven, and you down here below. When you make a vow to God, be sure to keep your word true. Better is it not to vow if one fails to pay his due. A busy man, full of talk, is lacking much in his thought, full of vain imaginings, dreaming things he was not taught. Man is everywhere in chains, marvel not at the matter. Men must answer lords, but God is still Lord of the latter. The rich man who loves his wealth, no metal can satisfy. And what good is gold to him, or silver, save to his eye? When the goods of the rich grow, he sells them faster for less. The working man takes his sleep, from a righteous weariness. There is a sad, sore travail that I have seen, and it is a rich man hurt by no one, but alone by what is his. Because his riches perish by an evil, sore travail, though he begets sons for them, they are sons to no avail. Naked shall he leave this life, as he came forth from the womb, with nothing from his labors, empty-handed to his tomb. In his dying days he feels he inherited the wind, in sickness, cold, and darkness, knowing he, like all, has sinned. I say once more, however, God has given to us this, bread and wages for our work, friends and love, a taste of bliss. Chapter 6. There is a common evil I have seen beneath the sun, riches taken from one soul and given to another one. If a man has his 100th child, or does reach 100 years, but have a soul with no good, or be buried without tears, I say a mute, stillborn child is by far better than he. An untimely birth but goes right to dark obscurity. Though he live 1,000 years, yea, 1,000 years twice told, but see nothing good, what good when the spirit leaves him cold? Better is the sight itself than desire wandering near it. This too is vanity and vexation of the spirit. The truth in this shadow world is not as well understood as that no soul on earth is the Lord, who alone is good.